Hello, hello. I'm gonna have to figure out the lighting. So bear with me. I usually don't sprint at night anymore. So I usually don't have to worry about this, but it's kind of driving me crazy. We're gonna figure that out. But for now, hi, hello, happy Monday. I never see you guys on Mondays, so this feels very strange. And it was very much a Monday. Absolutely was a Monday. Um, but we're gonna chit chat and then we'll spin the wheel, which you can see. We'll spin the wheel to figure out how long we'll be sprinting for each sprint. And that's how we're going to wing it tonight. My hope is to be here for like 4 hours. I think that's probably the best we're going to do just because that'll be almost 10 o'clock for me. We'll see. You never know. You might get 5 hours out of me. We'll see. We'll see how much productivity I can get done. In the first sprint, I can tell you absolutely no matter what, I have to get just organized. I have to figure out what I need to do a closing shift tonight. But in terms of books, I'm reading Play Nice. I already finished my buddy read pages for today, but I might go back and read some more. I'm having a really good time with it. Horror is not like my go-to genre. It is very out of my comfort zone, but this book is giving me a lot of what do you call it? The same vibes as the September House so far. Obviously, I'm still really, really early, but I'm having a good time with it, which seems weird to say because obviously it does involve grief and things like that, but I'm having a good time. And then I spun my wheels yesterday because I finished both of my books. So I am reading The Games Gods Play, and I am relatively far in this. I don't know exactly how far, but I've been listening to it almost all day. Well, except for, work. Let's see. I'm 18% in, so not too bad. And then I haven't started Ember Eternal. I have it, I think, over here. My bosses got me this bag for Christmas. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I can't. I'm so obsessed. Okay, let me get my books out. Okay. But Ember Eternal was sent to me. I think it's from Berkeley, which is always so strange, but Berkeley has like Ace Publishing. Yeah, it's from Penguin Random House. So this is from Berkeley. But I don't know anything about this other than apparently like she was a thief and I think she helps a prince. Okay, so it says a new romantasy following a thief whose dramatic encounter with an assassin and a crown bodyguard who has dangerous secrets to keep launches her into a world of swirling palace intrigue. So we're going to dive into this one too. I should probably check and see when this actually comes out. But I think... Will it tell me? I'll have to look it up. It might already be out. Let's be completely honest, because I am notorious for reading things late. Very, very possible. Anyways, that's enough rambling from me. That is what's on my reading agenda. But I do, unfortunately, have a ton of work to do as well, because I just didn't get as much of a break during my work day, because kiddos are sick. So anyways, let's scroll up. Hello, Bree and Kellen. Hello, hello, Becky. So tired but happy. Yes, it's weird, but you know what? I think we're going to have a lot of fun. Hello. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. It's so good to see so many of you. I just can't tell if it's too bright. I might work on, turning those down a little bit. I don't know if it'll... Oh, hi, Cleo. I didn't know you were here. Oh, bless you. I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. Oh, that made it brighter. I think that's as light as it goes. Maybe if I just turn this one off. That one's kind of driving me crazy. Let's see. Maybe I won't care. I don't know. That's later Katie's problem. Hello. Hi, Tennille. Asparagus. I've been watching Spence all day. Oh, yay. Well, perfect. I'm sorry it was a hard Monday. I think it's hard for a lot of us because none of us were prepared for today. But I'm so sorry. At work reading and loving Our Vicious Oath. I've heard really good things about this one. Trying to finish Summon the Keeper. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Still at work? Oh my gosh. What time is it for you? I mean, I guess it is only, so my time, it is 5:30, so most people are usually still working, so that's fair. Thank you. They aren't new. They've actually been there for a couple months now. It's just you never see them because they're never on. So, but yeah, I was like, ooh, I really want to light up my shelves, but they only come in a 3-pack and I have a ton of shelves. So I'm still figuring it out. That's okay, Becky. Hang out as much as you can. There's no worries. Thank you. Getting ready to go home for dog sitting for a week. Oh, a dog. I would love that. Reading Love on the Brain. Have you read a bunch of Allie's other books? My favorite, which I have talked about many, many times, is The Love Hypothesis. But I also really, really enjoyed her YA book, which was Check and Mate. Oh, love that. Right? Same. The plan for the first brand depends on... That is fair. Oh, that is a good thing to think about. Reading. Yay! We're almost at the same spot, which I find fascinating. I love this for us. Planning to start alchemy. Yes! Brittany just read that with her Patreons for book club. Getting my new phone up and running. That's totally fair. Totally fair. I don't know what I would do without my phone, which I know is a bad thing, but I would feel lost. We're trying. Listen, if you guys are going to be here and you have to see me with your eyeballs, I don't want it to be unpleasant. So I try. Currently reading. I'm so excited. I really want to read this one. I really, really do. I just saw that like she hit the charts again. I'm so excited for her. Yay, I hope so too. Ooh, Starling House. I love that cover. I need to send it to the next person. Ooh, is it kind of like a fun little like mobile book club kind of thing? Oops, it won't let me click here. Rude. Relaxing and reading Mistress of Lies. Yes, Adam and I just bought book 1 and 2 of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I'm so excited. I hope you can finish your book. Eyes Turn Skyward. Oh, is this one of her contemporaries? Eyes Turned. Yeah, it is. Listen, I love her covers. I know they're simple, but I am just here for it. Oh, interesting. You know, it's so funny because her contemporaries just seem so sad. But the covers are so pretty. They're misleading. It is Miss Cleo. Hey, Cleo. The people... She might bite me. She might be like, hey, what are you doing? The people want to see you. What do you... Okay, not your butt, though. Will you say hey? Will you say hey, people? You don't want to? You know, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'll leave you be. Also, today's the first day back. Yes, for most people, that is true. I did have to work interspersed between all of the holidays, so it didn't feel quite so weird. It was just weird because, like, it feels like everything has been disarray for 2 weeks. I work till 7. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's oh, bless you. Bless you, Cleo. Cleo, we find, has allergies. She has apparently really bad allergies during the winter months, so that's interesting. Okay, dance class tonight, but I think I'm going to drop him off and come home. That is fair. You'd think they'd make it more comfortable. Drown the Sea. Ooh, okay. Drown. Thank you so much for including the author, because sometimes I swear Storygraph wants to make it like a scavenger hunt. This cover, though, I'm obsessed. Okay, so we've got Romantasy. Ooh, it sounds so good. It's not too long either for a Romantasy. I feel like it's right in that good like little bubble. So, and oh, this one came out a while ago. So how many are there? Oh, there's 5. Well, okay then. Okay. All right, perfect. That's okay. You don't have to love them all. There's so many. I've read, I think, all of her books, I want to say. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've read them all. Oh, okay. Not the only one. Hi. Thank you. I didn't realize that's the book they were reading, even though I heard Vanessa talk about it. Got about 20% last night, and I'm liking it so far. Yay! Dragon's Promise. Is this the Elizabeth Lim book? Because Six Crimson Cranes I loved so much. So much. Relaxing the rest of the night at home. Was out all day for your birthday. Happy belated birthday. Hello, Nicole. I messaged you on Discord just so you know. A Torch Against the Night. Ugh, that series. What a time. Ooh, Lore is a throwback for sure. Planning to dive back into Hard Feelings. Okay, let's see if I can look this up. Hard Feelings, Jennifer. This one. Oh, cute. I feel like I've seen this somewhere. I feel like I have. I love it. This seems like a perfect summer book to me. It's a 4 or... Oh, that's so cute. I love this. Oof. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting transition. I thought it was going to be a normal day today, but then the oldest kiddo who usually goes to school did not go to school today. So then it just threw everything into chaos. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a long class too. It doesn't start until 7:30. What I used to do, honestly, when I worked with a family who one of their kids was in dance, I used to honestly sit in the car sometimes. But I was also in college then with that family, so I would do my homework quite often. Starting Nightshade. I think I know. Is this by Autumn Woods? Because if so, I'm obsessed with this cover. And I actually talked to Vanessa about trying to read this for Kiss and Tell Book Club, but I'm obsessed with the marketing and the cover. 50% into Hamnet. I probably butchered that, which, you know, it is what it is. Oh, by Maggie O'Farrell. Hold on, one of my authors just texted me. Okay. Nothing impressing. Nothing that we have to like freak out about. Oh, I loved it. When I read it, it was one of my favorites, and I needed the second book so badly. I'm curious your thoughts on this one. Very, very curious. Oh, wow. Well, you're such a nice mom, and he's going to appreciate it. So it's worth it, but your poor back. Okay, I hope you love it. Please keep me posted because, again, I really do want to read this. Okay, I'm going to stop yapping. We're going to move over the wheel. I'm very scared. Let me see where it is. Here it is. Okay. Whew, I already shuffled it, but let's shuffle it. I like to shuffle 3 times. It is like my little thing where 3 is just the number. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to spin and just see what happens. I wonder what my sound is like. Okay, it's not even that high, so we're good. Let's see. Okay, so not bad. We are going to remove it though. So then that means our next sprint automatically will not be 40 minutes, but 40 minutes is what we got. So what we're going to do is we're going to detach that, and then we're going to add in the ambiance. There we go. I'm in a book club on Fable. Ooh, you'll have to let me know which book club. That's if it's public. It might be private. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, that's the vibe. Right? They've been very kind to us. Unfortunately, if none of you have ever had like a 15-20 minute sprint before, that is a wild time. That is very interesting. So let's reset this. It has to be 40. And then what I'll do too is maybe next Monday, I'll let you guys pick the numbers if we want to have completely random numbers. I'm totally fine with that. My camera will be off occasionally. I do need to eat dinner. So just so you're like, where did she go? That's where I be. But otherwise, I'll see you in 40 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How was your first sprint? How did you guys do? Distraction central over here. My mouse died because I just got a wireless mouse because I'm so sick of having cords everywhere. So I was like, no, we got to get a wireless mouse. I did. It died. So now, ironically, my mouse is plugged in. It's fine. And I listened to about, I want to say 4% more of my book. Really enjoying that. I've got some dinner, which I'll eat here in a minute. And then I am currently emailing cover designers because one of my authors is looking for a cover designer. So I'm sending out those emails. I got a bunch of beta documents from one of my other authors, and I sent some invoices, and I was working on some reels. I was doing it all. And you know what? Not too shabby for only 40 minutes, though. Not too shabby at all. So let's read through the chat. Yes, Mr. Fun Pants. I don't know what they are today. What are they?
Superman.
They're Superman?
Mm-hmm.
We stand. We're a fan. Okie-doke. Let's go back. For my next book before Winterween, a dark fantasy romance or a cozy. It's so hard because what are you in the mood for? I don't know. I'd have to know more information. I don't normally like cozy, but I did have a couple cozy fantasies that have stood out for me. So maybe, but it depends on how dark. I would probably pick the dark fantasy, but I'd need to know like what the books are. That's what would help me. But you probably already made a decision, honestly. You're okay. We honestly just have only begun. You're totally fine. Reading Triton's Academy. This sounds so fun. Hello, Brooklyn. Just started sprints, and I'm about to begin this I really want to read this book. I do. That's okay, Becky. I said bye, but I hope you have a good night. No, that's okay. It's totally fine. Please don't even feel bad. Ooh, Blood Mercy. You know, I've always been so intrigued by this cover and just haven't picked it up yet. Nobody's shocked. Nobody at all. Hello, Paula. Thank you. Ooh, okay. What season are you on? Are you on the last season? I'm very curious. No spoilers. Ate dinner and cleaned up. Okay, 73 pages. That's amazing. About 75 pages left. Oh, you can do that. You can do that for sure. 60% in. And we said this one already, yes. Right? It was so productive. I love Home Before Dark. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion. I really enjoyed it. I didn't necessarily love the ending, but overall, I had a good time with that one. 2 chapters, watched a little YouTube and crocheted, read 34 pages. Hello, Reading the Storm by Rachel Hawkins. 43 pages. I like how these are just reversed. Little fun fact. Looks like that's okay. For 40 minutes, though, 20 pages is not bad. Not bad at all. 72% in. Are you going to dive into, because Smoke and Scar is the first book, right? So are you going to dive right into book 2 then? Is that your plan? Ooh, that sounds yummy. We're waiting for it to cool off. I'm sorry, guys, that my Discord is open somewhere. If I could find it. Oh, it's right here. Let me get rid of that because it's making a lot of noise. Maybe it's chapter 2. Finally. Oh, I still haven't. I still have not. I have what? I think 2 editions. Oh, hi, Cleo. You saying hi? You're so cute. Are you saying hi to the people? I still haven't read it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Autumn and I are going to read it eventually. Yes, you noticed this before I did. I did not notice. Now she's done. Well, I'm reading a Cozy Paranormal, but it's for a challenge. Accidentally wedded to a werewolf. You know, there are worse things I feel like that could happen personally. I don't know if I'd be mad if I was accidentally wedded to a werewolf. I wouldn't love the shedding, but honestly, with how many animals I've had in my life, I feel like I could be fine. Right? I don't know. I'm talking about me accidentally getting married to a werewolf. Thoughts?
Oh.
You don't care?
If you did, all right.
Wow, I see how it is. Okay. For me, personally, I don't think it'd be that bad. I was talking about shedding and how I think shedding would be problematic, but otherwise, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. We said this one. Um, in a way, yes, I could see similarities, absolutely. I do think that Play Nice has a more sarcastic, playful tone to it, which is very interesting. I'm only 9 chapters into Play Nice, so take my opinions with a grain of salt, but I can see the similarities. Season 1, Since My Boyfriend. Okay, that's so special though. I have not rewatched the show ever. I feel like I really need to. Maybe someday with like my members or something, we could go out and like rewatch it or something. I don't know. I say that, but there's only so much time in a lifetime. And there's so many shows that come out all the time. Made it to 40%. I love this. Okay, so while there's a lull in the chattiness, let's get rid of this. And then let's add the wheel if I can find it. Oh, I don't know where it is. Let me find the wheel real quick. I might have put, it's not there, not there. Oh, I see. I got to get rid of these tabs so you guys can't see them. There we go. Okay. Now let's go up here. There's the wheel. Okay. Oh, am I laggy? I think I'm better now. Currently listening to Looking for Smoke and reading Holly. Oh, okay. A novella. I didn't know there was a novella in that series. Alrighty. So we're going to shuffle. Pretty sure that was 3. But if not, I'll feel weird. Okay. Ready? And then let's spin. Oh, no. Okay. I was scared it was going to get 25. And I was like, it's a baby sprint. Okay. 55 is not bad. We'll remove it. We will. Let's see. Oh no, Nicole, it reads so fast. It reads so fast. You're going to be completely fine. Don't even worry about it. Even if you started tomorrow, you could probably read all the way up to 18 and be fine. Amazing. Don't worry, you only missed the first sprint, and we're just about to dive into our second one. So really, you're totally fine. And I always want you guys to think of these sprints as like being more laid back. It is not that big of a deal. Come and go as you please. Like it's nothing to be stressed about. Alrighty, so let me reset these. We need to go, we're doing a longer one now, 55. Make sure I didn't miss anybody's comments, and we'll switch over, and I'll see you all in 55 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How was your sprint? What did I do? I don't even know. It feels like a blur. I finished my emails. I listened to 29% of the games Gods Play, and I am currently trying to work on a graphic that I need to post either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because will I finish tonight? Seems unlikely. I don't know. I feel like I did more stuff, but genuinely, I don't know what I did. Adam, what did I do? Did I do anything of importance?
You read.
Okay. Well.
It worked.
Well, true. That is true. I was having to do a bunch of stuff on TikTok and just really organizing emails, but it just went by so fast, right? I feel like it's like, no, I had to have done more, but you know what? That's okay. That's totally fine. Let me see. Where did we leave off? Oh, yes. And we talked about this. I think you should read The Second Death of, I think it's Locke, right? And I saw that you said that you're going to, which makes me so excited. I hope you love it. I haven't read it yet. So let me know what you think. I just feel like everybody has talked about this one, though. I saw this, and you know what was funny is I was actually just talking about this earlier when we first started sprints, that I thought these two books were very, very similar. So I definitely recommend. I've read The September House, and I really did enjoy it. And I will say that Play Nice, I'm also really enjoying as well. I haven't been able to pick it up more today, but I have read the first 9 chapters. And I'm really intrigued, and I'm really having a good time. I'm hoping this will be the year that I kind of, dabble in other genres. So horror isn't really like my go-to, but I don't want to be quick to be like, oh, I can't read that. Instead, I kind of want to be like, I could try. So yeah, we're going to do that this year. We'll see what happens. I'm having a good time with Games Gods Play. It's reading really quickly, and the curiosity is there. So I hope I continue to have a good time. I really need to pick up this book, though, but I think this is going to be the book I read before bed tonight, so you won't see me read this at all. It's not even that long. It doesn't seem that way. I say that, and then it's almost 500 pages. It doesn't seem long. And I think the reason who knows? I'm going to stop saying things before I embarrass myself, which will probably happen. That was us chit-chatting, and Ro stopped by. Hi, Ro. Just hopping in the sprint. I'm reading Glow of the Everflame. What a time. It feels like I read all of those books so long ago, and I don't know if I'm going to reread them whenever Burn comes out. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see. Hi, Lexi. You know what's funny is Play Nice, I feel like, is on my TBR because I feel like I heard you talk about it. I feel like I heard a lot of people talk about it, but I definitely feel like I heard you talk about it. And I was like, I need to do it. Hi, Tori. I was just thinking, I hope someone is sprinting. Yeah, we're trying a new thing where I sprint on Monday nights for some extra fun. Why not? And we're doing spinner wheel sprints on Mondays. So yeah, we're here. I'm planning to read this in February with one of my friends, but I've heard everybody really raving about this one, so I'm very excited. Read a few chapters and watch Kayla's cycle syncing video. Oh, that sounds interesting. Got to page 112. I didn't accidentally marry a werewolf. No, unfortunately, that didn't happen for me. Remember? Mm-hmm. So you don't even listen to my stream? You're just here?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Watching TikToks.
So you said you finished Finley today. Did you pick up another book?
Yeah, I started Julie Soto's back.
You mean Carrie Soto?
Oh, yeah, Carrie Soto.
I was like, Julie Soto is an author, but Carrie Soto. Interesting. How far are you?
Maybe 10, 20% in.
Is this your first Taylor Jenkins read?
Mm-hmm.
Do you read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo like I asked you to?
No.
So you're starting with this one. Oh, my gosh. I didn't marry a werewolf, but it sounds more and more tempting now. Played a game on my phone and read 15 pages and put my kid. What a productive sprint this was. Putting kids to bed takes effort, depending on your kids. No, not accidentally or on purpose. Kitchen is clean. You know what? That is a success right there. Absolutely. Use the beginning of the sprint to get ready for bed. That's totally fine. I'm too tired and we'll... Yeah, no, we don't want that. We don't want you to skip. No. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad. Listen to Play Nice while I made a list of things to pack for my... See, I told you, Nicole. I told you it reads fast. Read to page 120. Ready to read and start my night. Yay! Oh, well, it's more just like... I don't know if you guys get like this, but where you're like so focused that like all of a sudden time flies by and you're just like, it feels like a whole daze. Does that make sense? Where it's like, I know I did something, but I feel like I just stared at my screen for so long. Like, what did I do? And that's just because sometimes I think you can get lost in things, and not necessarily in a bad way, but just in general. And time... Sorry to anybody who's new who has to hear Adam cough. He's recovering from being sick. I promise he doesn't cough this much, to my knowledge. I don't know. Anyways, but that's how I feel lately. I feel like I'll sit down to do something. I did the same thing earlier today during nap time. I was trying to just make a graphic, and I kid you not, this graphic took me like 3 hours, and I was like, I don't even like it that much. But that's just like how much of a time suck like some of these little things can be. So thank you, Tori. I appreciate you. Watched some YouTube, read a little, scrolled a little, and you know what? All of the important things, absolutely. Actually dance. Oh, which reminds me, thank you so much, Michelle. This is a good reminder. My friend Sarah right here, you guys, did something super exciting. And most of you already know because you were with me yesterday. But in case you missed it and you didn't know, my friend Sarah joined BookTube yesterday. That's right. She filmed, she edited, and she has a video up. So if you are bored and you want something to do in the next sprint, I would absolutely love it if you would head over to her channel, check out her video. I'll even have her post a link if she doesn't mind in the comments below. But it'd be so nice to show people some love and welcome them to the community. And I would appreciate it. Okay. 87%. Jane, you're going to finish. Yes. Evening sprints. Who am I? And you know what? To pick Monday too, like what was I thinking? But yes. Oh no. I think I'll be listening to Donna Chaos and Fury and play Sims. Yes. My heating pad has been my best friend lately because of this exact reason. Sometimes being a woman is not fair. Usually my kid puts me to bed, right? Yeah. I can't relate because I'm the one who always stays up. I swear Adam passes out immediately, and then there's me. You're welcome. I've only gotten to 3%. You know what? Here's the thing. Some days, though, you do need to just have a day that is less, okay? I know that we want to do so many things. I know. And I think we live in a world that really celebrates when you do a lot, but it's totally okay to not. It's totally okay to have days where you just exist, and that's fine. You don't have to cross off a major to-do list. You don't have to read books. You don't have to watch TV. You don't have to do anything. Well, except for like work. If you're an adult, like I can't get you fired. But sometimes it's okay. And you got to give yourself permission to have those days. Does that make sense? So you've gotten to 3%, which is amazing. And you're halfway through crocheting a dishcloth. The rest of me is just, yeah, that's okay. That is so fine. And then, by the way, you're literally, this just makes me so happy. So I'm just so happy you're here, and I'm not going to stop talking about it. But this is Sarah's video, and I loved it. If you want to get to know her a little bit more, she is definitely just one of us and so cool. And I just love her. So in case that's not obvious. Alrighty, so I'm going to stop yapping. We're going to bring back the wheel. Give me 1 second to figure out my life. Where did I put the wheel? I just hide the wheel at this point. Okay, you're further than me. I think I'm at like 29, I think I said. Something like that. Really liking it, but fading. That's okay. Go to bed. Get some rest. Absolutely. You got to take care of yourself, to be completely honest. It's way too early in the year for us to get burnt out already. So yes, get sleep, do all the things. All right, here's our wheel. We're going to shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, we almost had a 20-minute. That would have been so weird. But it's been kind of a nice balance. You know, we started with 40 and then we went to 55 and now we're at 30. So it's going to be still a baby sprint. But this has just been very interesting. Okay. So let's go back here. We'll put on our ambiance. Where is it? Right here. We'll reset this to 30. I'll make sure I didn't miss any comments. It is. It's such a little baby sprint for sure. It's going to fly by, but you know what? It's a nice break because I know not everybody likes long sprints. I do, but not everybody does. So this is really a way to like meet in the middle, and it keeps things fun. We don't know what we're going to get. So I agree. I absolutely agree. Perfect. Well, then you're good. This is for you. Okay. I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Hello. We're back. Another sprint down. That was a work sprint for me. I am still trying to figure out this layout for this graphic. It's a new graphic I've never done before, and I don't love the layout yet, so we're not figuring it out yet. Can you open the window a little bit? Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, but we're still trucking along. I think we're still going to do like an hour and a half more of sprints. That is the game plan. The goal was to go right around 4 hours. So I think that's still going to work. But I did not read. I was jamming out to some music. Adam told me he hadn't heard, like I was singing a song and he was like, I've never heard that song. And I was like, what do you mean? Full stop. So then we went into a little jam session. So I was jamming out while I was working on this graphic. That's still not done. Will I ever get it done? Yes. But I don't know what it's going to look like when I finish. I have a couple ideas. I think I know what I can do to make it better. So we'll see. Alrighty, let's check in with you guys. Hello, welcome. I think just one, maybe two. We did the 40-minute sprint. We did a 55-minute sprint, and then we just did a 30. So that's all we've done in terms of sprints. I also haven't watched it, but that's because I was waiting. We're going to get HBO for Pitt season 2. Which I think comes out this week. I don't know how we're going to watch all this TV because His and Hers for Alice Feeney, that comes out on the 8th. The Traitors comes out on the 8th, the new season. And then People We Meet on Vacation comes out on the 9th. And then I think Pitt season 2 comes out. Like, I'm supposed to be reading. I'm just not going to get any sleep. But this is a plan. I've told Adam already that we are binging it. I think I'm just nervous that I'm going to be so obsessed with it, and I simply don't have time. I have to remain focused. One of my friends, Naomi, you might know her as the wallpaper girl. She has made a ton of wallpapers for Heated Revelry, like a ton. And we're hoping she'll get licensed to sell merch because that would be so fun because her designs are so good. But yeah, she's like literally obsessed with the show and rewatches it all the time. So I definitely do need to get on this. 60% into Grimm by Alex Astor. Ooh, that's exciting. Got to 10%. Nicely done. That's okay. And get a little bit of reading before bed. Ooh, that seems creepy before bed. But you know what? That's okay. I read 20 pages and I'll probably, that's okay. That is so okay. Get rest, guys, especially because like time zones. So I totally understand for some of you, it is so late. 65%. Oh, really? I saw that, not Connor, but the other guy, is going to be on Jimmy Fallon, I think. But yeah, they're killing it. They're doing amazing. And I'm so happy for them, truly. 19 pages from Devil's Thirst for a prompt for a year of goober. Ooh, okay. I need to look up this cover though real quick. I have like 42 tabs open. No idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Goodbye to this. We can get rid of this. And where's our other tab? Here it is. Okay. Let me see. Devil's Thirst. Oh, I'm assuming this is by Jill Ramsauer. That's what I'm saying their name is. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that's it. And this is the beginning of a series, it looks like. Not a super long series, only 2.5, so manageable. Got to 216. I'm not loving it. I'm sorry, but it's short and it hits one of the hardest reading challenges you'll ever do, prompts. So I'll probably finish in the next sprint. I'm sorry. Okay, so you missed one. Yeah, it was a long one. So, or the short one, the 30-minute, but that's totally fine. We love to hear this. Did you? Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can watch all of them all at once. I probably can. 8% in the Dragon's Promise. And I was like, ooh, that'll be fun. What are you hoping to get? I'm so sorry. I'm sure you've done all the things that you need to help you, but sometimes, unfortunately, like there's just nothing we can do. But I'm so sorry. I really, really am, because it's so hard to explain it to people who don't go through it, just how bad it can be. So I'm sorry. I really, really am. Take it easy. Here's the thing. Take it easy now, and then hopefully when you're feeling better or you have a little bit burst of like good, you can get some work done then. I read a little bit. Getting sleepy, that's totally fine. Totally okay. 51% into Brimstone. I know. I'm so excited, you guys. I love the Traders. It's one of my favorite. Like, I just love like the show aspect of it. I think it's so creative and so clever. I would love to be a trader. It's a lifelong goal of mine. Not on the TV show, probably, but like, I just think it's so fun. Would I be able to keep a secret? I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. So I think it's just so fascinating. 19%. You got this. You've got this. But again, I want to reiterate, if anybody is sleepy, go to sleep. You won't miss anything crazy here, I promise. Okay, that is the correct author. Chapter 8. Also worked on my book journal. Yes. That's okay. You're going to learn. And it'll change as you grow every single year. So I wouldn't worry about it. We need to read one more chapter before bed. That's a good goal. Ooh, love this idea. Love it. You'll have to let us know and share all the books in the Discord if you're in the Discord. Let us know. Today's usually the worst. And I'm not behind so long as tomorrow's okay. Yes, exactly. That's totally fair. And it's also just one of those things too where it's like your authors would understand too. Like it's one of those things where you're not purposely trying to get behind or anything like that. So do what you can, but also like you can't control these things. Do you know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up if you have to, ask for an extension. It happens. It really does. Back after chatting with family. That's okay. That's okay. It's nice to see you, Nat. Hello. Okay. Let us pull up the wheel. Ooh, that sounds fun. I would love to see this because, like I said, I'm really trying to get more into horror. So I would love to see this and to see what the books that are recommended are. Sorry, I'm starting to yawn. Apparently the tiredness is hitting me, but I don't go to bed until midnight. Every single night. It is midnight when I turn off my phone, which I know you're not supposed to be on your phone. I know this. But Adam and I usually watch TikToks before we go to bed. We share, we each save our own TikToks all day long. And then at night we watch them together and we laugh and all the shenanigans. And then that's when we go to bed. So again, I know it's not good, but will I ever change? We'll see. I've been better, you guys. I've been doing a lot better with my screen time, which I'm really proud of. I hope to continue to keep, getting that lower and lower. It's just so hard with my job, if that makes sense. I can tell you the title. Ooh, yes, I would love that. Please. We try, it's one of those things where it's like we've been together for so long. It's about trying to find the little moments that you can connect throughout your day, if that makes sense. So we certainly try. He was giving me a lot of grief in the last sprint. He's picking on me. No comment. Now you're shy.
Pick at each other.
Sure. I've been using this app. So I did download Forest before, but I've been using this app now called Opal, and you can get it for free. There is a paid version, but there is also a free version. And I've been using the free version. Just the only two things that I have set up right now is on the weekends, I have it where for 2 hours, it's blocked off during my busiest time. And then on weekdays, I have it completely blocked off while I'm at work, but it allows you to take breaks. But I find myself not wanting to do it that often. So it is helping. So yeah, I've been enjoying it and I plan to play with it more and more, but I'm just trying to, cause I'm not going to lie to you. So Brie, you say yours is at least 7 hours on average. Mine is bad. Literally it is shameful. You know how people try to do the swapping your screen time for reading kind of thing? I can't do that because I physically can't read that long. So yesterday, hold on, let's see here. That can't be right. So far today, I've been on my phone for 7 hours and 49 minutes, which is insane. But it also counts Hoopla. So Hoopla I was listening to the audiobook for over an hour. And then it also counted Canva. I must have left Canva open, so that doesn't count. Because it says I was on Canva for 2 hours, which I was not. So Instagram, though, I've only been on Instagram for 43 minutes. That is not bad. That is pretty good. So yes, I'm really liking it. I might get the paid version at some point. Oh, really? Okay. Well, then maybe I won't. Yeah, my average is bad. So like if we went and looked at like last week's average, let's do it. Let's do the week. Oh, I don't want to say that. I don't understand why they're saying something must be wrong. Oh, that's horrendous if that's true. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we just won't talk about it. It's just not good. Let's just talk about that. Anyways, be better than me. Be better is all I'll say. Right? Yeah, I wish I could. I think it's so fun and creative. Can't be me. Can't be me. No, no, no. It's because like I work on my phone. So answering emails, talking to my authors, being on social media, scrolling, doing all those things. I love this. That's what I'm going to say from now on. Yeah, exactly. Protect my peace. Fair. That's fair. I do wish that it would let you like not track. I'm sure it does. I'm sure you can look into it, but I'd love if it would let you just be like, I don't want to track this because like this is my reading. So don't track that. Exactly. I try to think of it that way, but it is so hard because sometimes I do feel like I'm on screens so much. So I am trying to find the balance and I will figure it out. I will. But for now, it's an evil. All right. We're going to shuffle 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. What do you guys think? Another long one? We'll see what happens. That's kind of what it's been like. Long, short, long, short. Okay. 45 is not bad. Not bad at all. It'll probably put us close to our wrap up time though. So this might be the last one, honestly. So when it's connected, that's silly, but I get it. Yeah. Fair. Yeah, nope, they didn't hit it. Although we did have, I think we did 40 and we did 55. So all in all, Goldilocks sprint for me. I love it. Okay, let's exit out of here. And then where is it? If you guys could see how many tabs I have open. Criminal kind of behavior. Okay, let's reset. It was 45, right? That was the answer? Yeah, that was the answer. Okay. 45. I'm going to read this time, I think. We'll see. Okay, everyone, I'll see you in 45 minutes to wrap up. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back. That is going to be our final sprint. So we're just going to chit chat for a little bit and then I will send you guys on your way. But let me know how you did. I finished my graphics. I don't know if I should post them tonight or if I should post them tomorrow. I'll have to think about it. But I finished and I'm so excited and it took a long time, but I did also get to 33% in the games God's Play and things are happening. I should probably actually sit down and talk to my camera and save some stuff for the vlog because I'm hoping for a vlog to be out on Sunday. Haven't had time to actually like yap at the camera though yet. So we're going to have to see how that goes. But I did film my favorites, by the way. I did film my favorites of 2025. So that will be hopefully coming up this weekend too. Finish my book. Yay. That's so exciting. And then Vanessa stopped by. Vanessa's currently on a trip right now. I'm sorry. I know I was like, sorry. That's honestly, time zone math is so hard for me. I cannot wait to hear all about it. Bye, Kim. I'm sure you're long gone. Bye-bye. Named here, and all I can think of is Severance. I haven't actually read Severance, so I don't know what that means. Is it a show? The show I think you're talking about? Bye, Bree. And then I started this so that way I can come back to this because I definitely want this to happen. And then Katie had to leave too. That's totally fine. You got to 80%. That's insane. How many books have you read already this year? I know for sure 1. No, 2? Will this be your 3rd? Finished chapter 9. Yay. Okay. And then I switched to the House of Quiet. Got to 75%. 2.5. At least you're done. You're done. Read 10 pages. I've wanted to read this one actually. I'm glad you're loving it. Finished playing in the shower. He's amped up and now I want to go to bed. Well, I hope you're able to go to bed very soon, Sarah. Yay. Finish your book. 15%. Yay, I'm excited for you. Yes, I think I've heard of the show. I thought you were talking about a book at first, but yes, I think I've heard of the show. I haven't watched it though. Of course. I'm excited to do more as always. Hey, 10% is 10%. I love this. Stop. Okay, listen. That's exciting though. That is so cool. I can't complain because I've finished 2 so far. So like honestly, not too bad when you really think about it. So that's amazing. I love it. But anyways, you guys, I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. I'm very, very tired. So this is all you'll see of me until Friday. I'll be here Friday, I'll be here Saturday, and I'll be here Sunday. For anyone who does not know, on Saturday, well, we won't be on my channel on Saturday. On Saturday, we're going to be on Rainy's channel. We're going to be reading We Who Will Die. So I'm very excited. I'm going to start this, I think, on Wednesday so I can hopefully finish on Saturday, but we will see. We'll see what happens. Got to 24%. That's totally fine. I will have to be up not quite at 5, closer to 7, but I feel you. Good luck at work tomorrow. You're so welcome. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope I will see you again next Monday. But I also hope I will see you this weekend. But if not, I will talk to you hopefully soon. Okay, bye.